Let's solve all the variables in this system of equations using the backward substitutions, and that is coming from matrix. So we want to write it in form of A, X is equal to B. Now A is just a matrix, just an array of some numbers. So it's going to be 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, then 5, 4, 3. That is our matrix. All the x is now a vector, so it's going to be all the variables. And B is a vector too, it's going to have 4, 0, 7. This is a column matrix. So I'm just writing it like this so that I save space. So, but this one is a column matrix. Okay, let's look into that. So, step 1 here, we have to get the favorites. So, what's the favorite here? We have 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3. And then our x, y, z is equal to 4, 0, 7. Our step 1 here is to get this one to 0. Then we pivot from that. So for step 1, we have row 2 minus 3 row 1. So that means we're gonna multiply row 1 by 3 and subtract it from row 2 to get that 3 to 0. That's our point here. So let's do that. So it's gonna be 1, 1, 2 x, y, z, and 4, 0, 7. Let's leave that one as like the row 2 because we are going to do some arithmetic on it. So multiply row 1 and subtract it from row 2. We get 3 minus 3 give you 0. The next one is 1 minus 5 minus 2. 5 minus 3 will give you 2 because we are multiplying this by 3 and subtract it from 5. So 2 times 3 and then subtract it from 1 will give you negative 5. So 4 times 3 here and subtract it from 0 will give you negative 12. That's step 1. Step 2 now is to get rid of 5. So that step 2 will be row 3 minus 5 row 2 row 1. So the same thing apply 1, 1, 2, 0, 2, 5, then x, y, z. We have 4, negative 12, and then the third is what we're looking for now. So multiply row 1, 5. 5 minus 5 give you 0. 5 subtract from 4 give you negative 1. 6 subtract from 3 will give you negative 3. And then 5 times 4 will give you 20. 20 subtract from 7, you have negative 13. So that's row 2. Now we have gotten the pivot at 1, the pivot at 2, we need a pivot at 3. So to get that, we have to do another step. So step 3. So step 3 here will be row 3 minus plus half row 1 or row 2. Let's say row 2. Because we can use row 2 now, row 1 now, because we still have, we're gonna run into trouble because of the pivot. So we use the closer one to knock 4 out. So let's knock it out. So half of, so we have over 1, 2, 0, 2 minus 5. We have x, y, and z. Then we have 4, negative 12. So half of row 2, half of row 2 will be 0, 1 minus 1, that is 0. Then we have half of 5, so 5 half plus 7 plus negative 7. So 5 half plus negative 7 is equal to, yeah, let's go back and see. This is negative 7, not 3. So negative 7. That is minus negative 7. That would be 2, 5, 14. So I have negative 19 over 2. So negative 19 over 2 over here. And then half of negative 12 is 6. So, and then we're going to subtract it from where? We're going to subtract it from negative 13. So that's going to be negative 13 plus 6. Negative 6. This one will be, so that will come down to minus 19. Now we are ready to just read off all the values for z. So we say 19, negative 19 z is equal to negative 19. Multiply both sides by 2 divided by 19 by negative 19. This will mean z is equal to 2. So we can just now go back now. So we can just read off from the metric there, y minus 5z is equal to negative 12. So, but we know z is 2. That would mean y is equal to negative 12 plus 10. Because this is 10 and it's negative, so when you take it on the other side, it will be positive. So that means y will be 2 over 2. That give you 1. So what about x? X is, so going to be, let's use that equation. 2z is equal to 4. So substitute all the values of y and z into that equation. So we have x plus y plus, this is negative, I think. Yeah, that's negative. It's negative. It's negative. Add negative. So y is actually negative. So negative here. And then 2 times 2z is equal to 4. So this is as good as saying x is equal to 4 minus 3. I mean, this is 4, then subtract 1 will give you 3. Then you take it that side, then x is equal to 1. This is the backward substitution. Thanks for your time.